Well, let's start with third quarter. Totems ahead by 13. Moonshiners 32. Totems 45.
Ooh, yeah.
Totems
I was about to say, then again, probably not a valid opinion coming from a very oddly colored relative of the raccoon.
Probably not. Moonshiners will start off the half. Aragon Fisher bringing it up, guarded by Caracal. Curls around, gets all the way to the kennel. Beautiful job. Aragon Fisher, he shattered Caracal's ankles earlier in the first half. That time he just breezed by the veteran. MVP is left watching his tail as Aragon Fisher takes it down the center of the kennel and gets the layup himself.
Ooh, that didn't take long.
And then Rene Fiora gets knocked right into the Moonshiners bench. Pump fake, Urak Monagoyak bit on that. That was in the corner, but he stumbled forward and slammed into the fluffy one. And then Fiora ended up landing right into Wallace Butler's lap, sitting on the bench. A little bit of a mess there with a fluffy dog hitting the penguin, but if you gotta make a collision with a player, I'd rather it be Fiora than anyone else. Lenny Hicks driving inside, gets the bucket and the foul. Barry Carpenter picks up his second personal as the hybrid goes to the line for the potential three-point play.
One shot.
Well, this is an exciting quarter already.
Makes the shot. 14-point game, Tennessee 34, Edmonton 48. Fisher bringing it up. Guarded by Caracal. Deep Woods. Isolating. Big pass, Monagoyak. At the shoulder, cross court. Velasquez from three. No good, though. But PT with the recovery and not able to make the second chance points go down. Jared Frola with the rebound. The tabby brings it up. Quick pass. Sigrid Romanin down low. No good. PT with the rebound. Big effort there on the fast break, but not able to complete it. No bucket for Sigrid Romanin, and Tennessee Moonshiners now a little bit of time to rebuild their play. Monagoyak, deep corner, guarded by Frola. Bounce pass outside, Velasquez at the shoulder. The Seagull inside, no good, but draws a foul. That's on Romanin. The White Lion picks up his third personal, while the Seagull will go to the line for two.
Is it just me or was Romanin silently cursing in German there?
He definitely didn't look happy. Definitely did not look happy. But I'll tell you, given his reputation, I would have hoped that he at least would be thankful that he was fouled by someone with white feathers.
I'm not going to comment on that.
Yeah, I'm going to leave that one right there, too, and hope I don't get a fine for the FBA. Velasquez, good with both. 12-point game, Tennessee 36, Edmonton 48. Cross court. Caracal from three! Yes! Rocky Caracal is back. 14 points for the MVP.
Indeed, he is back. And not a moment too soon because, well, stuff is happening.
Fisher, handoff to Terranora. PT outside of his range. Hands back to Fisher. Fisher drilling back and forth. That rudder is wagging all over the place. He's blocked. Rocky Caracal blocks Aragon Fisher going the other way. The otter is left on the floor of the kennel. Kick out. Caracal from 20. No good. Back of the iron. Big rebound by Carpenter. Handoff to Velasquez.
I actually just realized, earlier we were talking about how this was a dogs game, and I only just made the connection between that and kennels.
Well, I mean, it's technically called the paint. I think kennel is kind of a canid term for it. I'm a canine, so I like kennel. Ball stolen. Caracal to the hoop. Rocky Caracal with the steal and the points. He takes it all the way to the baseline himself.
Wow.
Tennessee calls a timeout. They need it.
Ooh, yeah. Now that's the Rocky we're used to seeing.
This is definitely a much stronger Totems team. Biggest thing is defense. Totems were depending on their offensive game in the last match, but it was very clear that they were just outpaced by a solid Moonshiners defense. Here, Totems, they are going defensively, and it is working for them. They are well ahead in this game. A fantastic lead. They just need to preserve it for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
BT.
It's also kind of amusing to watch, just, you know, the ball was missing, and then suddenly Rocky was just, you know, running around everyone else on the court, and like, whoop!
Yeah, he can be quick when he needs to be, definitely. Velasquez running out of time. Tough shot. Jamie Velasquez with the impossible shot and the foul. Scott Parsons picks up his first personal as the Seagull out of Miami gets a chance at a three-point play. Velasquez lining up. That's good. Makes the game within 14. It's Tennessee 39, Edmonton 53. 9 minutes left in the third. Edmonton calls a timeout.
Kind of an odd time for them to do so, I admit.
Well, that's the kind of play that can be a momentum changer there. Jamie Velasquez just hit a fantastic shot. Crowd of bodies down low, the bottom of the kennel. She had to make that shot from behind herself, all the way over her beak, and yet still able to connect and draw the contact. And she was able to complete the three-point play. I mean, a big play like that, that's the kind of play that energizes the team. And the last thing that Edmonton needs is for the Moonshiners to get energized. If they make themselves like a good solid 10-3 run or something like that, then this 14-point lead could evaporate very quickly.
That is true. Granted, most of the sports I've been watching was the World Cup.
Did you have a favorite team in that you were following?
Not really. My boyfriend was rooting for England, at least until they got eliminated.
Oh dear. Shame to hear there.
Well, afterwards he was pretty much a neutral party, which did help soften the blow when Brazil got, you know, completely curb stomped.
Yeah, that was phenomenal, definitely. Big three-pointer. Frola from three, no good. Back of the iron, recovered by Terranura. This could be the start of that run that I was worried about before. It's already an 11-point game. Tennessee 42, Edmonton 53. Velasquez down low, guarded by Parsons. Kicks it out. Monagoyak loses it. Romanarin picks it up. Parsons taking it up across the half-court line. Behind the tail dribble. Loses it again. Velasquez picks it up. Everyone's getting slippery here. There is so much oil on that ball. Fisher down low. Terranura with the shot. No bucket, but he draws the foul. That one is on Carrickle himself. The MVP picks up his second personal as Cruiser will go to the line for two.
Yeah, speaking of the World Cup, I read somewhere that apparently what had gone wrong was that, they pretty much built the team around, one player being the star and the entire team supporting him. And, you and I both know that, that's a pretty risky strategy because, well, if that star gets injured, what happens?
Oh, absolutely. You can't do that. Absolutely not. I mean, the teams are that large and you're depending on that much. And take a look at how Germany did win the entire contest is by using a subbed player. And the one single goal in the final match. That guy was not even the regular person in that position. But no, it's very, very important. You can't win any kind of contest off of one player. Terranura with the steal. Terranura to the races. Paul Terranura delivers the hammer.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Scott Parsons just took PT right in the muzzle. Oh. The little otter trying to stop the freight train. But there's no way you are going to stop a 7-foot-tall otter. He just pulls his arm back and slams it down with that big web hand. That was one of the best dunks so far in this series.
Yep.
Not able to connect. Barry Carpenter with the rebound. And just when you blinked, it's already a 7-point game. Tennessee 46, Edmonton 53. The shot, no good. Frola with the rebound, going the other way. Parsons now with it, taking it up court. 6.5 minutes in the third.
And Edmonton hasn't gotten a single bucket yet this quarter.
Very difficult for them. The defense from the Moonshiners is all over them. Running out of time. The ball almost stolen. It's a shot clock violation. Jared Frola was trying to pass it to an open player, but Aragon Fisher just reached out. He's able to get an oily paw on the rock. Wasn't able to steal it, but that disrupted the play just enough for the shot clock violation. We're going the other way. Monagoyak inbounds to Velasquez. And yes, for those doing the drinking game, that's another oily paw reference for you. Barry Carpenter with the easy bucket inside. It is a 5-point game.
I think I just noticed. Frola needed to take a second to smooth his fur out a bit there.
Siegfried Romanarin slams it down with both paws. Beautiful play there. Frola saw the big white line charging down the center of the kennel behind the back of Barry Carpenter. And the white line slammed it down with a huge dunk. Kick out. Carpenter guarded by Romanarin. Inside. Velasquez down low. Blocked by Romanarin. Ball rolls out of bounds. Referee says it was touched last by Carrickle, so it's Moonshiner's ball. 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, this is the Romanarin that got serious consideration for Rookie of the Year.
Very much. Velasquez down low, running out of time. Low kennel. She gets the basket. Sacrifices her body. Jamie Velasquez goes rolling through the kennel, but she was able to get it. It is a 5-point match.
Ooh. This is getting tense.
Tennessee 50, Edmonton 55. 5.25 minutes left in the third. No good with a 3-ball. Recovered by Huckett Stores. The Raccoon passes to Velasquez. Siegel bringing it up. Hand back to Stores. Looks like there was a stumble there, but they were able to keep the ball. Jeff Random's got it now. Pitbull. Velasquez wide open. She hits another one. The game is within a possession. Jamie Velasquez, 14 points, 5 of 10 in shooting so far. Scott Parsons in the woods. Double teamed. Pass inside. Jared Frola is able to make a bucket. Swimming his way right down the baseline. Shouldn't say that. Cats don't like water.
Hey, some of them do.
Fair enough.
Then again, some cats I know are stupid enough to just walk about in the rain and then complain to me when they're too soaked.
I hope we don't have too many cat fans listening right now. Jeff Random running out of time from the baseline, puts up the shot, no good. Recovered by Romanarin. They've got a chance to extend their lead. It's already a 5-point game. Tennessee 52, Edmonton 57. 4 minutes left in the third.
I should probably become a comedian, I'd at least be able to get away with a bit more of the stuff I say.
Frola, no good with a 22-footer, but it's recovered by Verstreekio. They got a fresh 24. Bounce pass, inside, Romanarin, back to the basket, pushing back the defense, puts it up, no good. Huckett Stores successfully defends Sigrid Romanarin and makes the rebound. Random with it, guarded by Carrickle. Deep Woods, isolation. Top of the arc, still holding on to it, dribbling around. Monagoyak from 22, he hits it! The game's within 3!
Good shock, Monagoyak. Wait, did I say shock? I meant shot.
Whatever it was fantastic. Monagoyak getting open at the shoulder. He had his paws on the line, so it's only for 2, but still taking the open shot and sinking it with 3.25 minutes left in the third. Parsons from the corner, he hits the shot. He gets a pair.
Edmonton's not giving their lead up easy.
They are still staying ahead. Tennessee has not yet been able to tie it up, but they have stripped down this deficit. They used to be 17 points behind. Now they're only down by 5. Tennessee 54, Edmonton 59. 3 minutes left in the third. Handoff, Velasquez. Cross court, finds Random, opposite shoulder, starts to dribble. Trying to get around to the elbow, no good. Bounced off the iron, recovered by Verstreekio. Parsons bringing it up. Handoff, Carrickle, isolation. Cross court, finds Parsons, then Frola in the woods. The tabby starting to dribble. Hand back, Parsons from the arc, 22-footer, goes down.
Ooh, nice.
Scott Parsons just had his webbed toes right there on the arc, so it's only for 2. That makes it Tennessee 54, Edmonton 61. But Totems extending their lead here, rebuilding the lead. 2.25 minutes left in the third. Velasquez, bounce pass. From the corner, no good. Recovered by Parsons. Random right there to stop the Otter from the fast break. Isolation, top of the arc. Frollo wide open. Back to Parsons. Back to Frollo from 3! Yes! And just like that, it's a 10-point game all over again.
Oh, nice. It was actually kind of looking bad for Edmonton there for a bit.
Tennessee 54, Edmonton 64. Moonshiners, they got themselves on a run, and they were able to capitalize, never able to get the lead or tie it up. But that will keep Edmonton from making the same mistake twice. They know they have got to respect this Moonshiners offense. Jeff Random, tough dribble, swatted out of there. Scott Parsons with the huge swat right in front of Jeff Random.
Ooh. And that was very close to getting another bucket too.
Very, very close. No, that absolutely would have gone in if Scott Parsons hadn't been there to deliver the web paw swat, finding his inner Paul Terranura there. The Otter out of Costa Mesa, just taking it out of there, not in my house. And off to Hicks. Hicks starting to dribble. Turn around. Guarded by PT, he's not getting anywhere. Fiora from 3! Back of the iron, no good. Fluffy one misses that one. Fisher takes it, brings it up, hand off to Velasquez. Velasquez, hop step, inside, beautiful pickup. Velasquez with the bucket. Excellent job kissing it off the glass for 16 points now on the box score. Down to the last 45 seconds of the third. Parsons, Fiora, from 3! Not this time. Rasputin with the rebound. 40 seconds on the clock. Fisher in the woods, top of the arc. Still holding on to it, burning some clock off the timer. Velasquez over to Monogoyak. Running out of time. Fisher from deep. Blocked by Fiora and stolen. The fluffy one is to the races. Rene Fiora slams it down.
Whoa, that was a good end to this.
Rene Fiora has never been fluffier. Shot clock turned off. 10 seconds left in the third. It's a 10-point game. Tennessee 56, Edmonton 66. 5 seconds. 4. Velasquez with it. At the free throw line. Turns up the shot. No good. And that's it for the third. We are about to enter the final frame of this one. And the Edmonton Totems looking like they just might have a shot of staying alive in this series.